Carter might be the luckiest man on Earth. Inside a cave, he actually found a mountain of gold. But before he could celebrate, a bald man suddenly appeared behind him. Seeing that his secret base had been exposed, the man grabbed a weapon and rushed straight at Carter. After Carter managed to take him down, he noticed the man pulling out a strange medallion and whispering some kind of spell. Curious, Carter grabbed the medallion and repeated the words. When he woke up again, everything felt like a dream. His body felt strangely light, and every step made him lose balance. After falling over again and again, Carter finally discovered something insane. With just a little force, he could jump hundreds of feet. But what he did not know was that he was no longer on Earth. He had been transported to Mars. Soon, Carter found a strange structure nearby. Something underneath it looked like it was about to hatch. Before he could figure out what it was, a group of aliens came rushing toward him on strange beasts. Carter tried to dodge, but one of them spotted him immediately. Luckily, he jumped away just in time. But right after that, the whole army opened fire. Carter quickly hid behind cover. Then their leader suddenly stopped everyone, because this was also their first time seeing a creature like Carter. Carter pretended he wanted to communicate with the leader, but the moment they let their guard down, he jumped toward their weapons. Before he could even load a bullet, a sniper shot him from behind. Then Carter was captured and taken away with the strange little creatures. These aliens were the Tharks of Mars. They lived inside the mountains of the desert, almost like refugees, and those little green creatures were actually their babies. But because Carter looked strange to them, he was also treated like one of the babies and handed over to a Thark woman named Sola. Right after that, they shaved off his beard, covered him in white powder to disinfect him, and forced him to drink a strange liquid. After drinking it, Carter somehow learned the Thark language. That night, he was chained up with the babies and left under the watch of a dog-like creature named Woola. But Carter easily broke the chains with a little pull. Just as he was about to escape, Woola instantly chased after him. No matter how high or far Carter jumped, Woola caught up in seconds. With no choice, Carter ran into the Thark gathering place. But Woola's sudden arrival ruined their mood. The Tharks started beating the creature. Seeing Woola get hurt because of him, Carter rushed in to stop them. But with just one punch, he knocked down a Thark warrior. Everyone froze. No one expected Carter to be that strong. Soon, more Tharks rushed forward and pinned him to the ground. Carter thought he was about to be punished, but to his surprise, the one punished was Sola, the woman who had been assigned to care for him. That was the Thark rule. If a child made a mistake, the guardian paid the price. Seeing Sola badly hurt because of him, Carter felt guilty. But just then, a guard suddenly reported that enemies were coming. All the Tharks immediately hid. Carter was also pulled into cover. A few warships soon flew over their heads. Their technology was clearly far beyond anything the Tharks had. Only then did Carter learn the truth about this planet. Besides the Tharks, Mars was also home to the Red people, and they were split into two powerful kingdoms. One was Zodanga. Zodanga had a giant moving city and kept conquering everything in its path. Their goal was to rule all of Mars. The only kingdom strong enough to resist them was Helium. Helium also had powerful weapons and a strong army. At one point, Helium finally found a chance to strike back and badly damaged Zodanga's forces. But just when victory seemed close, a mysterious ray suddenly destroyed Helium's soldiers and ships. It also created a shield around the king of Zodanga. Then three bald messengers appeared. They called themselves the Therns. In exchange for surrendering to them, the king of Zodanga received a powerful weapon called the Ninth Ray. With this weapon, Zodanga quickly turned the war around and crushed Helium's forces. To protect his people, the king of Helium had no choice but to offer his daughter to the king of Zodanga. But the princess refused to accept that fate. She secretly boarded a warship and tried to escape. The king of Zodanga immediately used the Ninth Ray again to stop her. Her ship was hit at once. Down below, the Tharks cheered as they watched the two human kingdoms fight. To them, the more the Red people destroyed each other, the better. Soon, the king of Zodanga boarded the damaged ship and began checking the prisoners. But he had no idea the princess had already slipped onto another ship. Just as she tried to escape, he discovered her. The two ships collided during the chase, and with the force of the impact, the princess was thrown straight out into the air.